Hi everyone, it's Genene and welcome to day 13 of your 30-day journey towards more meaningful connection. Today we're going to connect a little deeper to our spine with a lovely spinal flow. I don't believe you'll need any props unless you always throw a blanket down underneath your knees. So let's get started. Let's begin today actually lying prone. So lying on your bellies with your hands underneath your forehead, breathing in and out through your nose, getting settled. And from this place, this space, take your attention to your spine, thinking about the support your spine gives you every single day. And choose to state to yourself your intention to support your spine. Whatever comes to mind when you think of your spine. Maybe it's family. Maybe it's the energy of earth. And choose to dedicate your practice to this idea, this thought, these people. What's appropriate for you? Now stretch your limbs out nice and long. So stretch your arms overhead, palms face down, forehead on the ground. And with your head staying on the ground at first, you're going to inhale, lift your right arm and left leg. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, set it down. Now that was fine, no big deal. Inhale, lift your head, and we'll try it that way. On your next inhale through your nose, breathe your right arm and your left leg up, stretch through the fingers and the toes. Exhale, set it down. And then inhale, left arm and right leg. Exhale, set it down. And now keep going with your breath, inhaling to lift, exhaling to lower. Inhale and exhale. One more with this pattern. Now let's change our breathing pattern. So we're going to exhale as we lift, inhale as we lower. See if you can notice the changes here. So exhale, lift, right arm, left leg. Inhale, lowers. Exhale, lifts. Inhale, lower. Exhale, right arm, left leg. Pelvis nice and still here. And then inhale, lower. And exhale. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Lower your forehead down to the ground. Take a full inhale and exhale. Take your arms by your hips now. And imagine you're going to lift your entire upper body off of the ground, including your arms. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Now, how about all of the legs? Inhale, lift your legs off the ground. Lift from the thighs. And then exhale, lower down. So you can keep your head on the ground here. Let's do one more like that. But bring your arms out to the sides this time. Inhale, lift upper body. Exhale, lower. Inhale, legs. And exhale, lower. Now let's do one more. Bring your arms overhead. And this is the harder one. If this is no good on your neck, bend your elbows out to the sides or keep them in this T shape, thumbs point up to the sky, or even arms by your sides, your choice. And then inhale just the upper body, exhale lower, and then inhale lower body, exhale lower. And now you get to choose. We're going to lift everything up, and we've played with inhales and exhales. So I invite you to try to exhale and lift unless you prefer the inhale, but keep your belly engaged. So don't, in other words, there's this tendency to push the belly out sometimes to lift yourself up. So instead, engage the spinal muscles. Arms can be overhead, can be out to the side. They can be by your hips, but everything's going to lift except your pelvis. Ready? And lift. Hold. Breathe. Get more. Lengthen your spine. And from your spine, extend outward through the limbs. Powerful, strong spinal muscles. Wrapping around the spine, supporting it. If this is hurting your low back, you keep lengthening through your tailbone. Push the pubic bone into the floor more. Pull your low belly up more. See if that helps. You might have to lower down and regroup. One more breath. You got it. And exhale. Set everything down. Hands underneath forehead. Take a breath. Choose to either stay here if this is challenging enough for you or come to hands and knees. So this is where those of you who always grab a blanket might want to grab your blanket right now for your knees. And then look out in front of you on the floor so your neck is nice and long. Notice where your spine is. And place your knees underneath your hip bones and your wrists underneath your shoulders, and the creases are parallel with your mat. Let's try the same thing, except that we're on hands and knees. So right arm, left leg. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. So notice this torso isn't moving, just the limbs. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, set it down. Flow with your breath. Inhale, stretch, and exhale, lower. Notice how the hips want to move around, and your job, inhale, to keep them as still as possible. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's change the breath for fun. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Commit to strengthening your spine. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale. And inhale. Coming down to your bellies if you need to. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. From here, you can go into three things. You can come into child's pose. You can do a little vinyasa, plank, chaturanga, cobra, and down dog. Or you could go into downward facing dog right now. So child's pose here. Or you're flowing. If you're in child's pose, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, press yourself up, joining everyone in downward facing dog. Stretching the spine long, sitting bones rise up to the sky as the heels reach down towards earth. And come back, hands and knees. And again, set yourself up. And then we're going to play with right arm is going to be out to the side. And then left leg is going to be out to the side. So start with the leg bent and bring the left leg out and hold. These ones we're going to hold for fun. Relax the neck and jaw. Flow with your breath and exhale, set it down. So you're getting a sense of what this is like. Inhale, left arm out, thumb points straight up to the sky. And then lift your right leg so that you externally rotate. Here, lift the knee without opening the hip. Challenging your sense of balance. And make sure you just did opposite limbs and not the same. Doing this, both limbs on the same side is harder. And then down. Now, if you would like, you're going to straighten the leg and the arm to the side. Right arm out to the side. Left leg out to the side. And if that's just too crazy, you bend the knee again. Your choice. Exhale, set it all down. So if you have any sort of back problems, probably going to ignore that one and just stick with straight ahead. And go to the other side. So left arm out to the side, thumb points up. And then right leg out to the side, straight or bent. Gazing softly at the floor. Exhale, set it all down. And back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog, stretching it out. Does this feel the same, different? Did you release anything in your back? See, where do you feel different in your spine particularly? And let's warm the spine a little more with some sun salutation. So, look in between your hands, walk or jump your feet forward. And then inhale, rise, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Release your arms, Surya Namaskar A with Cobra. Inhale your arms overhead. Use your exhale to bow. Inhale, lengthen your spine halfway. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra. Use your legs, strong legs pressing down to lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Within this pause, regather the tools that you need, the energy, the excitement, the enthusiasm. Look in between your hands, again deciding whether you're going to jump or walk your feet forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, bow in deeper. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Release your arms down by your side. So join your legs together. And then bend your knees, Utkatasana. Reach your arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, bow, straighten your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. This time, option to roll onto the top of your feet. Come into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward. Turn your left foot flat. Virabhadrasana 1 on an inhale. And then your exhale brings your hands down to the floor. Switching sides. And then your next inhale brings you up. Left leg forward, right leg back. Exhale, hands down. Opportunity for another vinyasa here. Plank, up dog, and down dog. You could have stayed in down dog. You could be in child's pose. Look in between your hands. And again, walking or jumping forward. Join your legs. And bend your knees nice and deep. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Release your arms down by your sides. Let's come to lying down on our backs. Knees bent, feet flat. Arms by your hips. So we just stretched out the front part of our body, and we've figured out how to engage our spinal muscles. Let's put it all together here. Knees are obviously bent, feet flat, but the feet are parallel to each other. And you're going to use your legs, use your glutes to guide every vertebrae of the spine off of the mat. Inhale, lift. Maybe sliding your shoulders under a little bit, clasping the hands. Some of you may find that you need to lengthen more through the tailbone, engage the glutes more to lift up the bottom rim of the pelvis more. Depends on how you're built, depends on a lot of factors. Just notice that we're not creating any pain, especially in the low back. If it hurts, then you come out, you lower down, you figure something else out. Maybe you need to Take this out of your practice today, put it back in tomorrow. That happens sometimes. Now lower down, take a breath. You can choose to just rest here or do one more, lifting up and clasping your hands the other way. Release. And now gently draw your knees in towards your chest. Gently, go slowly. Not trying to go into your deepest rounded spine here. Arms out to the sides, gentle twist. Bring your knees over to the right. Left shoulder moving towards the floor, left palm can be up. Imagine you could breathe in between every vertebrae of your spine here. Imagine you could see your spine right now being nourished by this twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. First, rolling onto your hip and then moving the shoulder open. Inhale, center. Give yourself a nice big hug. Hug your knees into your chest. Shavasana, straightening your legs one at a time. Taking the time to set yourself up for the most restful place for you. Gently closing your eyes. Letting go of your breath. Letting all the muscles in your body, especially those around your spine, to let go. The work is done. And sometimes it helps to tell those muscles, yes, it's okay to relax. You may stay here as long as you like. Thank you so much for joining me, and I so look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Namaste.